So the very first card that we have coming up for you is the Princess of Pentacles, also known as the Page of Pentacles in other decks. I always refer to them as pages, and some people kind of call me out on that, but yes, it's the princess in this deck, but they are pages. The heart of your reading, nice. We have the Emperor. I'll show you all of them as I put them down, and then I'll go through them the same way as I usually do. Beautiful. You have the Four of Wands coming up as a past energy. We have the Four of Cups coming up as a present energy. Future, we have the Two of Wands. Wow, another page, another princess coming up as the advice card. Sorry, guys, these are like... It's been a nightmare trying to get the lighting sorted out on this reading, for these videos, because I need it to be illuminated enough so you can see everything, but then the light kind of shines off the card. So I do apologise about that. But like I said, I'll go back to the old way next time. But enough moaning and groaning about my lighting problems. The first card that we have coming up is your underlying energy is, like I said, the Page of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles in this deck. Now, pages, or princesses, sorry, I'll try to call it a princess. Princesses, they are messengers. They bring us messages or offers even. And this can be news of some kind of offer that we receive. Now, this pentacle, I don't know if you can see this, sorry guys. This pentacle that she's kind of holding out or offering out, that to me always speaks of something of value, something that we value. And pentacles are something tangible. It's not the idea of something, it's like something that we can hold on to, something that we want. And it offers us stability, security, and support. That's why we love it. That's why we want it. That's why it's a kind of enticing offer. Now, I've seen this card represent everything from an engagement ring to the contract on a house, the contract for a new job. It's something that's offered to us, but something that, we find security in, that it's stability for us. So it can't, this is something that you're going to want. You want this. Now, why is it then? We have that as an underlying energy. And then we have, but it's that way. When it's kind of laid out, this is how they came up. So we have the Emperor coming up at the heart of your reading, but he's looking away from this. See that? He's not looking at it. He's looking away from it. And it's like he's looking towards the past, because I have the past card coming up in front of him. Here with the Four of Wands, but I'll get to that in a moment. So it's almost as if someone's making some kind of an offer. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be. Like I said, this came up, I think, for Sagittarius a few months ago. It came up, and when the Sagittarian came back and said, yeah, it was an engagement ring, I got engaged. But it's almost as if someone's offering something, the other person, and it can work both ways. The energy is a general reading, so these can be your energies or the energies of someone that you're kind of very closely involved with at this time, someone who's involved in our story. Someone's offering it, the other person is kind of looking the other way. Now, the Emperor, he's very stubborn. He's very stubborn energy. Sometimes we need that, because he comes in and takes control. He's very good at taking control of a situation, knowing what needs to be done in a situation. He makes sense of a situation. But it's almost as if he's not looking at it. Now, is that because he's being stubborn? Is that because he's trying to figure out if, like, he's looking to the past? So is he trying to figure out if that's real? If that's a real offer? Is that something that he really wants to take on? So there is this kind of energy coming up there, the sense of that happening here. We'll see how that plays out. What else? I mean, the Emperor, he's the card for Aries, so you might be dealing with an Aries, but like I said, this could be you being stubborn or someone else. And stubborn, I use the word stubborn, but I don't mean that in like a bad way. Sometimes we need to be. Sometimes we need to stick to our guns, right? We need to know what it is that we want, decide what we want to do. Like, he's an emperor. He's very good at running his empire. Whatever his kingdom is, whatever he's ruling, he's very good at it. And how does he do that? By my way or the highway. He has his rules, he sticks to them, he knows how to do things. But the problem can be when he only knows how to do things his own way. He's not open to like compromising or taking on someone else's opinion. So I've got an itchy nose there, so I don't know what that means. But yeah, so this offer that comes in, it kind of feels like it's something that he's not convinced. That's what I'm getting. Someone's not convinced that it's as stable or as secure as it may be. Now, I don't think they're rejecting it completely. And the reason I say that is because he's looking to the past. So it's almost as if he's trying to do a little recap. Like, okay, so what happened here? What's gone on here? That's interesting, because like I said, the Princess of Pentacles can be offer of a job, a house, an engagement ring. Like, it's a stable offer, something that offers stability. But so is this. This is something that we committed to in the past. It's come up as a past energy, and the card itself isn't about the past, but it's coming up in the past position. The Four of Wands is that we've got a stable foundation. We've made a good start at something. We've put in some effort, and it's that first kind of stop when you can look back and think, wow, I did a good job here. You can celebrate it. And that's what the Four of Wands represents, when there's a celebration. That can be a wedding. Like, these two look like they're married. Sorry, guys. I'm very disappointed that these cards are not clearer. But see, that could be a couple, and it's a wedding, and they're celebrating that. It's commitment. So maybe the Emperor's committed to something in the past, or that's you, or someone that you're dealing with. And so that's why this is like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I want this new thing when I have this coming up. So, that's what's kind of coming up there. But let's have a look. What do we have coming up in the present? See, if there is this kind of offer coming in, and this kind of recap of looking back at where you've been and, what made me happy, what did I commit to? So some of you, this could be a new job, a new house, a new relationship, like not a new relationship so much, but that you change your commitment level. You got up a level. If you've just been dating, you become serious. If you've been you might decide to move in together, get engaged, get married even. So it feels like something that was done in the past. You're kind of looking back at it now and figuring out, well, how did that work out for me? Is this still something that I want to do? And that is maybe why you have the Four of Cups coming up in the present. Now, it's another four. And I'll be honest with you, I would have liked it better if the Four of Cups had been in the past and the Four of Wands was in the present. But that's not how they came out. So the Four of Cups, we see this guy, he's looking down. He's despondent. He's got these three cups here. They all look the same, right? And he's like, is this just more of the same? And we've got this. We've got this Princess of Pentacles, this offer, whatever it is, that offers stability, security above this. So they're connected. So it's almost as if like someone makes an offer, and this can be an offer of love or friendship as well. Like, it's cup. So that's something that brings us emotional happiness. Yes, I mean, it can be anything. Anything can bring us happiness, right? But if this is resonating with your love life, this can be that someone offered something, like someone's put forward a proposal of some kind, like even if it's like to date, or that they've expressed how they feel and that they'd like a relationship. But there's this sense of, with that Emperor looking back and kind of being stuck in his ways a little bit, trying to figure out what he wants, looking back at how things went in the past. So for some of you, this could be someone that came back and you're trying to figure out, is this what I want with this person? I'm sorry, I've got a very itchy nose all of a sudden. I did 2 readings, I was fine, and now Sagittarius. We have this fourth cup coming in though. And then now this fourth cup, it always represents the Ace of Cups for me, which is a new go at happiness, like a new cycle beginning, emotional growth, something that makes us happy, new love coming in maybe. It's a spiritual energy, it's a healing energy. But he doesn't even see it because he's looking at these. So I do get the sense that some of you feel like this is just more of the same. This is just the same stuff. Whether it's someone new coming in and offering you something, whether it's someone from the past coming in and offering you something, because that Four of Wands in the past could be someone that you committed to in the past and now you're not so sure if you want to do that again. But it's different. See the cups, 3 cups, exactly the same. This one's different. So whatever's coming in at you, it is different. It's going to offer you something different. The problem with the Four of Cups is though, we can become stuck. Understandable though, if you have that Emperor energy, so he might be kind of reflecting, looking back, and he's stubborn. So you may be just taking time to reflect, but I'm not getting that so much. I mean, I don't have the Hermit here. I don't have the Hanged Man here. This just feels like it's more, oh my God, this is just more of the same. It's that energy. So you're feeling kind of stuck and you're not thrilled, or someone isn't thrilled. Someone's just not thrilled about this offer, whatever it is. But it's different. I'm telling you that. It's different. It leads somewhere different. There's a new opportunity at happiness here. There's something different about this. And I think you realize that because you have the Two of Wands coming up as a future energy. Two of Wands, it talks about a fork in the road, like we have to make a decision. And it's Wands, it's fire energy, that's your energy. This is not just like a decision, a mental decision, like a choice that we make. Wands is the energy that we put out into the world. It's the action that we take. So whatever's coming in, I mean, you've got Wands and you've got Pentacles. It's something tangible, something that you can see, you can feel, like, it's something that's there. It's going to require some action, And maybe that's what's giving you pause. And it's fine to pause, right? There's no judgment here. We don't have to rush headlong into something. If we're not sure, we're not sure. Just with these two cards, just don't get too stuck. Like with the Emperor, he can be very stubborn. That's the thing with the Emperor. He can be kind of stubborn. So just be kind of very mindful of, are you really just reflecting, or are you just kind of like digging your heels in and saying, no, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, what's the basis for this? What's the basis for where you are right now? And the apathy, is it just because you don't believe it's going to be different? Is it just because it looks like more of the same? Now, you don't have to go with it. It might not be the thing for you. Two of Wands, that's where you have a choice. That's your free will. But the Two of Wands says, like, you can't stay stuck in this. That's what the Two of Wands says. You can't stay stuck in this Four of Pentacles. Four of Cups energy, sorry. You can't stay stuck in this because there'll be no movement. You'll be sat under that tree forever. And that's this. That's the Two of Wands. You've been going down a path, and that path ends. And the path ends, and you can't just, you have to pick a new path because there's no more. You can't keep going forward. You have to pick left, you have to pick right. But the thing is, if you decide not to, you'll just stay stuck where you are. Nothing will change. You'll just stand there forever. And I always say with the Two of Wands, you have to have faith in yourself. Like, a lot of the times we don't make a decision because we don't know who to trust. We don't know what's the right path. I'm here to tell you there's no right or wrong path. You pick whichever path works for you, whichever one you feel is right for you. And you have to trust that you have the Emperor energy. He's sat above the Two of Wands. You have to trust that you are this. You have control of the situation. That if you pick a path and it doesn't work for you, you can course correct. You can change your direction. Now, what's the advice here for you? What's coming up as telling you how to manifest your goals, your aims, your ambitions? It's the crowning energy, and we have the Princess of Wands here. I think you're being reminded here of your fire energy, of your enthusiasm, of your excitement. You want something new, but for whatever reason, you're kind of stuck in this energy at the moment. You're kind of stuck in deciding and it may just be that you lack that kind of confidence in yourself or whatever it is. Nose is still going. The Princess of Wands. The Princess of Wands is, or the Page of Wands. This is someone who, they are going on a new adventure. Excited. They have excitement. They have enthusiasm. They have that spark, that budding spark to do something new. This is almost like the Ace of Wands for me. And we have it sat underneath this Four of Wands. So it's like, whatever you committed to, maybe you committed to it in the past and you got stuck here. This can, as great as everyone says the Four of Wands is, it's a four. There's no movement when there's four. And you have two fours here. There's no movement. So you might have plateaued. That can come up with the Four of Wands. So it can be that plateau where you kind of hit that first roadblock or something. And you're kind of, you're celebrating how far you've come, but then you have to move on from there. And it feels like you do move on from there. But what will get you there is your excitement, is your enthusiasm, your passion. You're a fire sign. And I know it's difficult. Trust me, I have a Sagittarius rising sign. Things have been far too serious, I think, for Sagittarius for quite a while now. Thank you, Saturn. Thank you very much. And that's why, we want stability, we want security, but we also want fun and we also want passion and we want that new adventure. And that's kind of what you're being reminded about here. Look to your passions. If it doesn't matter if they all look the same, because there is something new coming in, new chance at happiness. So what is it that you want? What is it that gets you excited? If this doesn't get you excited, then you know which path to pick, the one away from it. If it does get you excited, then you know what to pick as well. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. Forgiving and learning. Let me read this. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This is why he's looking back. He's looking back, but it's like he's not, yes, forgiving and learning, maybe that's why he's looking back, but he's looking back at happier times. He's not looking back at the Three of Swords. He's not looking back at something like pain or grief. He's looking back at when he was happy. He's looking back at when he was committed to something. So maybe now it's like, this is not that. It doesn't feel the same. But I do feel like with forgiving and learning, we have to release. For some of you, like I said, this could be someone coming back. That situation, it doesn't have to be even romantic. Well, I've been doing romance here with this. Excuse me. Worst time to pick to do a video like this is, and when you've just got over a cold and you're coughing and spluttering all over the place. So I do apologise. But you have the Four of Wands. So, you know, that can be a work situation. That's our energies that we put out, our passions, our creativity. Did someone let you down? Who let you down? Is it like an offer of job? Like you're thinking about going back somewhere? But you're kind of very resolute. That's what I like about this. You're very resolute here. But there is some forgiving and learning that is involved here. Okay. And we have here, love makes the difference. And it says, love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. This is almost the entire reading. Oh gosh, come on, Jay. Oh, there we go. So love does make the difference. It again talks about past hurts. Something, it feels like you committed to something in the past, and I'm guessing it didn't go the way you expected it to. And now you're giving an opportunity to commit to something like that again. Like it can be, like I said, love, relationship. We're talking about love here, but this is the same message as what came up there. Whatever it is, we always look at the energies kind of very generally, but because they're going to play out differently for each and every single one of you. But you're not sure because you were hurt in the past or because it didn't go the way you wanted it to in the past. Excuse me. Co-create. It's a manifestation card, but it reminds you that you co-create. You co-create that. You are master of your own destiny. Decision, right? It's your decision. No one's going to make you do anything. No one can make you do anything. It's your decision. You are a co-creator. You are a co-creator, sorry. So set your intentions. Decide what it is that you want to do. That's what I feel like the end of October is going to be for you guys. It's coming to a decision. And it'll be the right decision. The Emperor, like I said, he's very good. He's very good at, you know, taking care of his empire, taking care of what he needs to take care of. But just don't be too kind of stuck in like, you know, oh my God, it's always been like this, or this is the way it's always been done. Be open. Like there could be new ideas that come up, new sparks of creativity or a new passion even that crops up. Don't ignore that. Okay, 2 cards flipped up there. Let's see. Okay, look at them. Anxiety and action. So like the anxiety card, let's talk about this first. So the anxiety card, there's a storm, like you can't see it very clearly, but there's a storm outside. And it's almost as if she's worried about the storm hitting, but the storm might have already moved away. It might already be going. Anxiety only speaks about the fear or the worry about something happening. It's not actually happening, or not yet. Like it might happen, it might not happen, but it's the worry of it. And that's kind of like what this, they're the same. Look at him, head down. He's trying to figure out what he wants there. He's not really impressed by anything. She's worried about what is going on outside the window. What's the solution to that? Action. Pick a path. Pick a path. That's what the reading is saying. And that's easy to say, right? Like in a lot of ways, this is, it's like the Chariot card. It's like you can have a victory out of this. You can move forward. You have a white horse and a black horse. That's head and heart. That's planning the logical steps that you want to take. But then you have to also take the action. You have to, it's not enough just to come to a decision. That's what I was trying to say about the 2 of Wands. It's Wands energy. It's not swords. Swords are our thoughts. This is action. So I feel like you're being called to take some action. Maybe that's why you're taking a minute. Like, it's fine. Take your time. I'm doing this reading for like the end of October, second half of October. But the energies play out differently. For some of you, you might go with this. You might think, you know what? I actually know what I want to do. And you'll make this happen. For others of you, it could take a bit longer. But you have to be true to yourself. And the wonderful thing is, you're a co-creator. So you have the power, the Emperor energy, to take as long as you want, to make this work how you want it to work. Right. So I usually read the affirmation for the cards. And you've got 2 here. So I'm going to read you both for anxiety and for action. Sorry, the affirmation, I don't even know if I'm making sense at this point. I've been doing so many readings. All right, here we go. Let's see. Right, so we have number 18, anxiety first. And the affirmation for this is, I let go of fear and worry. I assume the best and live in peace. All is well. And then I'm going to end now with action. Let's see what we have. So for action, we have, I'm responsible for my own life. I take action toward my goals and my own happiness every day.